Hopefully you're enjoying the nice weather we have right now because it's going to be quite the opposite come tomorrow. I'm still not used to these earlier sunsets, but that's how it is this time of year. But once winter gets here, we'll slowly start getting some additional daylight, or at least later daylight hours. As for the time being, our Sky 9 camera showing a great shot of the Capitol building. No weather worries for the moment. Had a few returns on radar. Just going to keep a straight 10% chance of a shower in the forecast. But for tonight, our chance for showers, 30 to 40%, are going to be along and ahead of this front. Not much happening ahead of it right now in Louisiana and Mississippi. We've got a couple of storms in parts of northern and central Georgia going into South Carolina, but this Arctic front behind it, we're going to have a surge of colder air plunging in that we're going to be feeling come tomorrow. But for the moment, no advisories for southeast Louisiana and Mississippi, but across western Louisiana, there is a fire weather watch in effect for your Sunday because of gusty wind. We got some gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour, and the low humidity is going to make way for fire danger conditions. So for the time being, nothing in effect for eastern Louisiana, but that could change. We'll keep you informed of that. 83 was our high for today, 10 degrees above the norm. That's not going to be happening for tomorrow. Our high for tomorrow is going to be closer to what our low is supposed to be for this time of year. Going with at least 69 for the Baton Rouge area, mid 60s for New Roads into Macomb, possibly low 70s toward the coast, but it is going to be a blustery and chilly Sunday. Showers possible for the morning. By dawn, we are looking at drier and sunnier conditions, but look at the highs only in the 50s for your Monday. And Veterans Day is where we give you the first alert because the freeze is likely, and the National Weather Service may have to issue freeze warnings because look at Monday. That's where we get down into the mid 30s, but possibly mid to upper 20s and low 30s for parts of the area on Tuesday morning before we warm back up. After that, normal high 73, tomorrow 69, down to about 20 degrees colder than normal for Monday, 53 in Baton Rouge. And then we're back into the 60s on Tuesday. After that, it's 70s, all good as we go into the middle and end of next week. So Tuesday's freeze potential, that's going to be mainly along and north of the I-10-12 corridor. That's where we have the potential of those upper 20s, maybe some low 30s across the area. South of the interstate, maybe a light freeze, but mostly patchy frost, mid 30s likely for, let's say, our coastal parishes. Hard freeze, that's likely going to stay in central and eastern Mississippi. So have the coats and jackets for Sunday, Monday, and Veterans Day. And now will be a good time to winterize your property and to make sure your pets and plants are ready for the cold weather on Tuesday morning. Remember, this is just a quick cold snap. We're going to feel it tomorrow, the full effects for Monday and Tuesday, but by Wednesday and beyond, we're talking 70s, maybe even 80s returning to the area.